What's up, guys? Jake back here again with another video. Today I'm going to show you how to do a front brake job on your should be 15 and up Mustang performance pack with the Brembos. We're going to be putting on the Power Stop Extreme pads Z26. Heard good things about them. Already opened them up. Look like very beefy and very meaty pad. So we'll see how it goes. I'll show you guys how to put them on, show you how to bed them, because you actually have to bed these. So you gotta see instructions for that. Do that, and you know, we'll give our thoughts on them, see how they stop. So these are they're a little toast. You know, it's fine. Everyone says it's fine. So to do this, all you need is a 13mm socket, screwdriver to compress the caliper, hammer and a punch. I already got the wheel off. We're supported on jack stands, obviously. Got the jack on underneath, so we're safe. So I'll get to showing you how to do this. Start out punching out the bottom pin. A little bit more. As you can see, trying to give you guys the best angle. And that's gonna come out. Kind of pushing down on this retainer. Letting that pin, it's a little seized in there, but so yeah, there's your pin. That's your bottom pin. Keep note, there's a retainer here. And so there's that. And you're going to take your top pin, get it kind of flush in there. I definitely need more punches. Working out of my storage unit. Oh, that one punched right on out. Okay. So there's your top pin. Looks to be the same. Keep them organized. And then this is your bracket. Keep note, the circular hole down at the bottom. And yeah, that's just how it goes. The kit comes with new ones. And on the factory one, you can see an arrow pointing up, showing which way you're supposed to go. So that's nice. Now, kind of sucky part to show. This. What you want to do is loosen this 13mm bolt. Don't take it out all the way. So we cracked it loose. Taking it out almost all the way. Give it a little smack. You'll notice how the pin moved. And I'm trying to do this with one hand, but now you go ahead and finish taking it out. It's be a lot easier if you're not trying to film, just so you guys know. And also you can see the pin, it's got two flat spots, so it actually stays in place. So there's the bolt and your main pin. There you go. Now, this is where you take your screwdriver and this should work. Never actually done this job yet before, so I'm also learning with you guys. I'm just kind of sending your GoPro flying. Just find a good spot to wedge it. I know the lighting isn't the best. There we go. Just kind of work your way up. You're compressing, this should be 6 pistons. There we go. And notice the rotor getting a little loose. Means that you're actually compressing the piston. Okay, so one side. Oh, see that? Brake pad go sliding. So that's cool. Let me do this off camera a little bit. Just compress the piston in. I'm gonna slide the brake pad back over, compress it with two hands, then I'll show you what else to do. So give me 1 second. All right, we're all good now. I also turned the wheel so you guys can see it a little bit better. So we're gonna keep in mind the orientation of the pads. This front one on the outside of the wheel, it's got the I think that's technically like a brake pad wear indicator. So that's gonna go on the outside of the wheel. Throw that over there. This one, it's got nothing, just factory part number, and yeah, that's it. As you see, these pads were pretty toast. They've been heated up quite a bit. So we'll take the power stop pad with the indicator. Quite a big difference between the stock one that I just took off. And literally you just slide this guy right on in. I just pushed it in a little too far. But yeah, you just pop it right on in. Then you take your other pad and do the same thing. Kind of gotta walk it in a little evenly. I want to give it just a little tap, just because I'm doing this with one hand. Okay, so that's in. Now we're gonna do it all in reverse order. So take your big pin, lock that guy in, 13mm bolt. Try to start this with one hand while it's spinning. Actually, sorry guys, don't mean to throw you around like Pip, but throwing you back on the head mount. Okay, so the bolt's in. I'm gonna snug her down. Good there. Okay, that's done. Now we take our new bracket. Then, as you remember, the old one has the orientation of the arrow. That is going up right here. So we're gonna go like this. Okay, so now when you put the pad retaining bracket back in, it's gonna go like this. The arms are gonna go underneath your holes. Take your pin, start it from the back, stick it through. Then it's kind of a pain. Get that started over the pad. Little tap. Boom. When it locks in here, you're sticking out there, good to go. And you take your left hand, you're gonna push down on this retaining pad, do the same thing. Tap your pad, or your pin through the pad. And there you go. Make sure that you're all the way in. You're pretty flush. There you go. One quick little, making sure we're snug. Good to go. So you can see the pin is locked in. And then we're good to go. I didn't change the rotors. These rotors are actually really smooth. They're not warped. No vibration in the wheel, nothing like that. They're just quite heat soaked. Quite a few many hits at the drag strip. I think I have 150 or so hits at the strip, and then multiple hits in Mexico. So they definitely get abused. This was 15,000 miles on the car. So it was definitely time. You can see that the indicator was getting ready to start squealing here pretty soon. So it's just better just to do it before the new year, you know, the racing season starts. So got that out of the way. And now we're all set. So I'm gonna do the other side. The other side is the exact same thing. No other changes, literally just pop your 2 pins, 1 bolt, throw them right on in. So it's a quick and easy job. Then now I'm gonna do the other side real quick, and then I'll show you how to bed the pads, because these do need to be bedded. And then I'll give you my initial thoughts. So I'll get this done and we'll see you in a minute. All right guys, now I'm gonna show you how to bed your brakes. I give you instructions, I just ripped it off the box. So you wanna go speed up 40 mile an hour, then slam on it to 10 mile an hour. You wanna do that at 5 times, then 35 to 5, kind of decently slowing down, as I say, moderate. So we're pulling out of my storage unit now. Oh baby, these things stop hard. This thing's got some bite to them. So now, clear. This car creaks a lot too. Definitely have a lot of bite. They feel good so far. The pedal's not spongy. It's not too firm like a rock. I've noticed before I swap these pads at the drag strip or making hits in Mexico, the pedal would kind of get hard. You can tell that the brakes have been heated multiple times. So this is kind of comforting, knowing that it's not like that. So we're coming up to a red light that I'm really gonna womp on it right here. So we're doing 50. And stop. Ooh, dang. Yeah, these things bite. These are nice. So now I wanna go like, this is in the directions say 35 to 5 mile an hour, so I'm going to turn off the main road, and then we'll get on the side street, do that a couple times, and then drive it slow or just park, let it cool. You're going to smell your brakes getting hot. That's just the pad bedding into the rotor, and since I reused my old rotors, it's going to conform to the rotor. I mean, it's not a 100% smooth surface. It's got a tiny little bit of just wear, but it's fine. I mean, they got 15,000 miles on them. It's not time to change rotors just yet. So here we go, slamming, kind of moderately. Initial bite was hard, and then ease on in. This is nice. I'm doing about 30. These stop really nice. Coming up to another stop sign. These are definitely way better than stock. And you hear that one-tune car. Drives great, drives like stock, just with a lot more power. Right now, you can see it on my gas gauge. 72 miles till E. Once it's almost empty, we'll be swapping back over to E85. So we're going to be on the 3.6 pulley with the Paxton and E85. Then in a little while, a couple weeks or so, we'll be dropping down to the 3.33 pulley. Probably make 14, maybe 15 pounds of boost. So I think that this thing is gonna roll out. Definitely roll out. Now we're gonna be coming up to another stop sign. And from there the braking should be done. So I'm pretty much gonna roll right back to the storage unit. Let them cool off, visually inspect them again, and everything should be good to go. So I'll get back and I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, we're done driving around, letting the brakes cool off for about 5 minutes. You can smell them, they're a little hot, but overall these things are great. They're stopping on a dime, and definitely an improvement over the stock Brembos. I have rears on order them the same time as the fronts. They have not shipped. Don't know why, but Stage 3 Motorsports better get it together. So I'll be making a video about the rears once they show up. Overall, this job took me about 30 minutes with filming. Yeah, I only filmed one side, but I mean, it's the exact same thing on the other side. So overall, even for someone who doesn't really work on cars, this should only take you about an hour. You only need a couple hand tools, screwdriver, 13mm socket, hammer and a punch, and obviously jack and jack stands and impacts, lug wrench, whatever you guys use. Just be safe when you're working. You really don't want to get brake pad dust on your hands either. Just not something you want to deal with later on in life. And so we'll get back to it. I'll upload this probably tonight, and hopefully within the next week the rears will show up. I haven't heard anything yet, but we'll find out. So till next time, guys, take it easy and be safe.